Waloo, do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Alrighty, so we're back in the slumbering ward. Gotta adjust my microphone a little bit there. So we're back here. Now, because I have both copies of the game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I just adjusted this before I started recording, but it started to fall anyway. It's starting to fall again. That's no bueno there. Stop. Stop. See it falling there. It's crooked. No, now Sword is falling too. No, I want to stand there nicely. Anyway, because I have both copies of the game, I figured, like, at first I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play through one because there's no reason to play through the same game twice. But then I remembered, what if I just covered the version differences? Like, I'm playing through Sword on stream with Twitch. But what if I progressed in Shield on my own time, but just recorded the parts that are version exclusives to Shield here, with the first one being the Slumbering Weld here, because the legendary is going to be different. Is there a different Pokemon here? Squabbit! I know it this time. We've just beaten the third gym, actually, in Pokemon Sword, is where my progress there is. And I only just had this idea to do the series like this morning when I uploaded part 3 of my series on Pokemon Sword and Shield. I was uploading the original part 3 of my Pokemon Sword series. And then the thought just occurred to me, looking at Pokemon Shield here, like, what if I did the series like this, where I cover the version exclusive? By the way, I'm playing as the male trainer in this one, and I chose Scorbunny for this one. Change things up. Have differences, you know? Aw, dang it. Oh, thank goodness he's using Tail Whip, so I don't have to worry about taking damage right now. So yeah, I literally uploaded the original part 3 of this series, and then it occurred to me, wait, what if I did my series like that? That would be a unique way to do the series, wouldn't it? That covers everything in Sword and Shield in that case. Well, mostly everything. Like, that would be a pretty unique way to do it, wouldn't it? It's like when I did my Xenoblade Chronicles 1-2 Torna series. It's a unique way of going through it. So I was like, I want to do that. So after I finished uploading it, I deleted it from YouTube, then went to university, and now that I'm back from university, it's time to record this part. And the series, in terms of parts right now, if I open up my... Geez, I have too many folders open. We're currently up to part 16, actually. But if you include the fact that this is going to be the new part 3, so all the other parts are going to have to get shifted up, I guess we're actually up to part 17 in terms of what's made. But we just beat the third gym in Pokemon Sword. I'll try to, now that I have this plan, I'll try to stay more updated on that and not have things be so lost here and there in terms of space, amount of time that passed between recordings, you know. Because the Sword series I'm doing on Twitch first and foremost, streaming it, so anybody can come see it live, whereas the Shield stuff is just being recorded. My content is pre-recorded, confirmed. Ow, pecked me, that's so rude. But yeah, I don't think that there are any more. No, there is actually one more version exclusive thing that I'll have to cover before the third gym, and that's opening ceremonies, since that'll be slightly different considering there's a couple different gym leaders. So yeah, this part here with the legendary Pokemon will be different amongst the two different versions. I'll cover the opening ceremonies, will probably be the next Pokemon Shield part. And then like the gyms and then whatever encounter there is with the legendary, whatever the finale of this game is. Those will probably be the parts of Pokemon Shield for this series. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Yeah, it probably was. Probably. If I had to hazard a guess. But yeah, up to this point, in terms of how far I've gotten in Sword, the only things to do are this, and then the opening ceremonies for the gym challenge. Which is also very strange. Like, there hasn't been anything like that in any previous Pokemon games, so I guess anybody watching this series, spoilers, there's an opening ceremony for the gym challenge where they basically show all the gym leaders and such. And yeah, for this one, I'll try to not make my starter completely overpowered, because that's kind of what's happened in Sword, as you'll find out in the future. Assuming this is engaging enough to watch the rest of the series. Come on, Harmonia, that Waloo might be in real trouble. Also, look at the backpack I have as the male trainer. Oh, Hey, Ammonia, not trying to ditch me in here, are you? I was just trying to show off this backpack. It's like, he has a big square backpack and a toque. Isn't that crazy? All right, deep into the forest we go. Oh yeah, we have to go for a while. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. What in the... So just like the Sword Legendary, sorry, I don't know their names. So just like the Sword Legendary, it looks like the Shield Legendary, it looks very different here than on the official art. And also has half of the ear missing, same as the Sword Legendary, I remember noticing. That's very strange, isn't it? Because, yeah, the art for it shows, you know, the full shield thing going on there. So just like how the sword one had the sword missing among other things, and looks kind of battle damaged, like that white scar in the front. Is that yeah, that's definitely not there on the cover art. That's falling over. No, stop falling over. I'm trying to shoot a video here, you know. Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Yeah, both of them had the armor missing. Looks like they both have an armor plate that goes over their ears there, over the top of their head and over their ears. And the Sword Legendary has some armor on the back, and plus the sword, and the Shield Legendary has the shield up front, which both of them are missing in this initial encounter. But these are undeniably the legendaries. What happens if I use Growl first? I'll turn my camera off just so you can take in this whole thing. So I guess they're like a weird mirage or something? What? The move had no effect on it. But yeah, so I was kind of curious about seeing what the Shield Legendary looked like here as well. So it also has a lot of it missing there, and part of the ear off. If I recall correctly, I believe it was the left ear that was partially off for the Sword Legendary, and for the Shield Legendary here, it's the right ear. Unless I'm misremembering that. But wait, I can run? You can't run away for some reason. That's hilarious. I love how the game is just like, yeah, we're gonna put it there just so it's like part of the menu, but we're not gonna let players actually run. So you can't run away for some reason. You gotta fight it. Ember the weird mirage thing. I don't know why these legendaries are a mirage in this scene. Like, I'm still not that far in Pokémon Sword. Only past the 3rd gym. Ammonia, I can't see anything. You okay? Yeah, I do look forward to seeing what the story behind these legendaries is as the story goes on. I'm genuinely intrigued, and seeing these other form of them that has so much missing and looking like they're very heavily damaged, and the fact that they're, you know, spewing out smoke. Or fog, not smoke. Sorry. I do very much look forward to seeing how this all unfolds. Looks like their eyes flash white when they use that move there. Or flash yellow, I guess. I can't see anything. I already made the Skyrim joke last time, so I guess I can't this time. It's really tempting to. Up, Harmonia. What, Lee? How do you manage to find your way here? You're pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Waloo? We were trying to rescue that Waloo. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds. But it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least that Waloo's alright. Yeah, Harmonia? I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling into that mad Pokemon attack. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. attacked by some mad Pokemon. What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really, they seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it? So, the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering weld. Are they actually illusions or something? It's strong enough, and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience. This will make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend.